side already. Welcome in. Allergies kicking my butt today as well. Alright, we're good to go on the Rumble side. Twitch is good. Kick is good. X is good. Facebook is good. Let's go. Alright. Let's say, District Nation is here as well. Let's say hi to some folks. Make sure our mic is working. Yesterday, the vertical side, the mic wasn't working at the beginning. Miss Gina is here. Let me come over. We could put some of these on the screen here. Miss Gina was here saying, let's go Mets. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? Welcome into you and your team down there in the Bahamas. Hit that like button, he says. Roadrunner says, let's do it again. Let's go Mets. Hooray. Great win yesterday. Great win yesterday. Very frustrating game. The Mets did not play well all day and came away with a win. So, hey, Raymond is here. What's up, Raymond? Welcome back. Afternoon, everyone. You guys saying hi. Oscar says you're the GOAT. I was going to make goat sounds, but better not. Hey, Paul is back. Salute, John. Salute, chat. How's everyone doing on this Sunday afternoon? You might hear the phone ding. Mrs. PAS is traveling today, so I want to make sure I have that available. She did text me about 5 minutes ago saying she stopped for some lunch on her way to her destination, but I feel like RLJ going to have a big year for us. Henry, welcome back. District Nation, what up, guys? Make sure you check out District Nation. Young man does a great job of covering the Washington Nationals during the baseball season, the Commanders during the football season. He mixes in minor league baseball, some hockey, all other sports as well. Big supporter of our channel, so we want to make sure we repay everybody that helps support us. Paula says, let's hope we get a sweep today. It's time to play baseball, says Charles. Charles says he's doing well. Charles also telling everybody to hit that like button and sub on the YouTube side, vertical and horizontal. Yes, it is free to subscribe on YouTube, and it's like hitting the follow button on all the other sides. It's free to follow on Twitch, X, Kick, Twitter, Facebook. Stanley saying good afternoon. Let's go for a sweep. District says, I'll take the Mets today. Hit the follow up on it. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Charles. Oh, Jaden just followed over on the Rumble side. Thank you, Jaden. We're back up to 450 over there. He also posted a comment and that we're going to delete because it's just spam. Oh, that was yesterday's game. I want today's game. There we go. All right, let's come back over to the chat here. Bud is here. What's up, Bud? Once again, on the YouTube side, make sure you check out the post tab on the homepage, on the PAS homepage. I have this week's schedule up. I plan to post that every Sunday, so you guys know what's coming up for the week. And the games that aren't Met games, I put polls up for you guys to determine what game we'll be covering here. Especially this week, Mrs. PAS is away, so we're covering some more baseball this week. I won't show you the picture. Mrs. PAS sent me a picture of her lunch. She got some breakfast. She said cinnamon roll French toast. We need a Bob Evans. Yes, we do. We do need a Bob Evans around here. Oscar says, you're coming in clutch with the stream because I have no other way of following games. Well, welcome in, Oscar. Appreciate you. And we go live for every Met game. Day game during the week. I work it out with my job that I can leave early to do the games. So that's why in the off season, a lot of times I don't stream on a Saturday during the baseball off season because I usually work to make up for everybody else covering me during the year. Baseball season, I make up for it by covering for one of them on a Saturday. Charles says winners never quit and quitters never win. But welcome in, everybody. We'll get... No, I don't want that. I want ESPN. This way we can keep on the scores. Our Flyers with a big win last night against the Caps. Let's see where they stand here. I think they have 10 games left. 10 games left for the Fly Guys. And they are 4 points out of a... Nope. They are 3 points out of a playoff spot with a game in hand. So, and I believe they play the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. How is Chicago? Chicago not very good. So a winnable game for the Fly Guys. And that'll keep putting the pressure on everybody else. Oh, you know what I did not do? Let me see if I can do it real quick. See if I can do it real quick. Nolan McLean on the mound. And let's keep going here. Let's look at the Met defense. I think I just fixed it. Mets defense today out in the outfield. It'll be Soto in left, Robert Jr. in center. Nope, it did not take. So never mind. It did not take. Oh, yeah. Carson Benz is in right. No, never mind. It did. Bichette at third. Lindor at short. Semien at second. Brett Beatty at first. Nolan McLean on the mound. And Luis Torrens doing the catching today. Let's come back over and check the lineup here as well. We have not missed first pitch yet. All right, getting ready to go once again. No spoilers in the chat as the tracker is a pitch or two ahead of me. Outside 1-0 to O'Neill Cruz. And we are underway. And that one fouled off 1-1. 1 to count here. Up high, 2-1. Robert saying hoping for a gem from McLean today. Secretly, PAS is actually an NFL analyst during the year. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, but you just did. 3-1 to count. 3-1 to count. Up high, ball 4, so a leadoff walk here. Once again, in the batter box there, you see where the runs are, the home runs. The number on the left is this season. The number on the right is last season. Here's Lau. He hit 2 home runs on opening day. McLean needs to settle in here. Outside, 1-0. Hey, Frank T is back. What is up, Frank? Down low, 2-0. McLean having trouble hitting the strike zone here. Well, he can get frustrated all he wants. He's the one that throwing the baseball. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. I don't care if it just missed. It's a ball. There's a strike right down the middle. 3-1. McLean already up to 10 pitches here in the first. Second batter in. There's a strike. 3-2. Johnny's back. What's up, Johnny? The 3-2. The pitch. Down low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start the game. It better. All right, here we go. Let's settle down here. Back-to-back walks to start it. Frank said he might go home from the hospital tomorrow. That's good news, Frank. Olga's here saying hi. Let's go Mets. Welcome in, Olga. Mr. Ray is back saying let's go Mets. Jacob's here. What's up? All right, here's Reynolds. Fouled off, 0-1. Jacob says, John, my brother, relying on you for updates today. Okay, we'll make sure we do that for you. Men on at 5. Well, we'll be done by then. Or be close to being done by 5. Down low, 1-1. Frank says, not good with the walks. Nope. On the outside corner, challenge. Yeah, come on, Blue. He called it a ball. The Mets challenged. And it's a strike. Holy cow, dude. Wow, CB Buckner had 5 overturned calls yesterday. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. One away. Nice slider there. Outside, 1-0. One and 0 the count. There's a strike. 1-1. Zen Bubble, welcome back. The 1-1. And that one lifted out to left. That's going to fall in. And Cruz will score easily. A weak little hit. Scores a run. Yep. Just a little doink in the no man's land out there in left field. All right, still only one out here. Still runners on first and second. Inside, 1-0. McLean not going to last long today. $20 pitches already here in the first. Inside, 2-0. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. Wow, 2-1. Blade is back. What's up, Blade? The 2-1. Inside corner, 2-2. It's their 21st year. Two and two the count. McLean will deal. And that one blooped out to right. That might land. Nope, Benz will come over. Makes the catch. 2 away. You forgot to start him in the fantasy league. All right, chance to get out of this with only the 1 run. Joe says those leadoff walks are killers. Agreed. Spencer Horwitz coming to the plate here. And that one lifted out to left. But Soto barely has to move. And that'll retire the side. So only the one, but a couple walks. About 25 pitches from McLean. So he's going to have to settle in here. 1-0 Pittsburgh as we go to the bottom of the first. Let's look at the Met lineup today. It'll be Lindor leading off, Soto batting second, Bichette will bat third, Polanco will DH and bat fourth, Luis Robert Jr. fifth, Brett Beatty sixth, Semien seventh, Benj eighth, and Terrens ninth. So really the only difference in the lineup is the number 9 spot with Terrens. Terrens had a big hit in yesterday's game to tie it in extras yesterday. What time do my Flyers play? Oh, not till 7. So we'll be live. Well, actually, we're doing the Sunday night game tonight. Guardians and Mariners. So we'll keep an eye on the Flyers tonight as well while we're live. All right, we gave you the Met lineup. Let's give you the Pirate defense. It'll be Gonzalez at third, Triolo at short, Brandon Lau at second, Horwitz at first, Henry Davis doing the catching, Mangum in left, Cruz in center. All right, I like to see that. O'Neill Cruz in center, and Ryan O'Hearn in right field. All right, everybody, sing along. Here we go. Majinski? Oh, up high, but called a strike, 0-1. Mets fall behind for the third straight game. Outside, 1-1. Why would you call me Johnny Boots? The chat board is way behind. Yes, I am behind. But that means I'm live with the game. I know the tracker is ahead of me, but on TV, it's not along with the tracker. So I have it set up where the chat comes in late to me. Fouled off 2-2. Why Johnny Boots? The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Nice at bat by Lindor here. We've already gained 3 new subscribers on the YouTube side. If Mr. Frank T is here, let's see what Frank predicts for today. The 3-2. And that one popped foul. We'll do it again. Roadrunner's going with 8:15 and 2:35. Swung on a miss, that ball 4. Come on, Lindor. Get your crap together, dude. That'll bring up Soto. Outside corner. I thought that was a strike. It was called the ball. They challenge. Dan Pierce just hit that subscribe button on the YouTube side. It was a strike. Good. So both teams have challenged. Both teams won. Down low, 1-1. How horrific was that Soto check swing dribbler in front of the plate yesterday? The 1-1. Way inside, 2-1. Well, don't once again. Hey, unsponsored. Don't tell Fitzy what I'm drinking. Nobody tell Fitzy. Usually don't drink this mud water. But where I stopped this morning, they did not have any barks. Way inside. Ooh, called a strike. 2-2. No, too late. He didn't challenge. He did not challenge. April Lindor is here. Well, the 2-2. Swung on a missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. We're facing these guys that should be minor league pitchers, and we're making them look like all-stars, man. Here's Bichette. Outside, 1-0. Mud water. The 1-0. Right down the middle, 1-1. Yeah, that's not lasting, Trident. That's your last warning. Makes no sense. There's right down the middle, 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Mar's back saying, let's go, Mets. The 2-2. And that one lined foul. We'll do it again. He goes, that is mud water. Up high, swung on a miss. Mets go down swinging. Come on. Guy averages less than one strikeout an inning. And he just struck out the side. No. Mets are in St. Louis tomorrow. Yeah, he better get his crap together because he's 1 for 9 so far. Put the ball in play at least. UConn has a 32-25 lead over Notre Dame in women's college hoops today. Knife is here. Said Mets have to make something happen. Tough game. It's early, but I don't want Lindor, Soto, Bichette striking out. 1, 2, 3. These guys are the table setters. First pitch is in for a strike. 7, 8, and 9 here for the Pirates. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. That was weak from 150 million. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Immortal. The 0-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. McLean starts the inning at 24 pitches. Gotta somehow settle that down. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. What's up, John? Yo, CP. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Guys, make sure you check out CP over at True Mets Talk podcast. Him and Rob do a great job of providing you Mets pre and post game. CP, make sure you post your link here. Let us know if you got a post game coming up today. And a little chopper up the middle. Semion's got it. 2 away. Two out, nobody on for Mangum. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. Oh, inside 2-1. Everybody on YouTube, there's CP's link. Make sure you check him out. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. There's a strike right down the middle, 3-2. Paula says she watches Rob and CP. Great podcast, one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm always listening in, not always chatting. But anytime I get the notification, I listen in. Hey, DK's here. What's up, DK? Orioles getting lit up again. Fouled off, still 3-2. Already 4-0 Twinkies. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. There you go. Nice response from McLean in the second inning. We go bottom 2. Polanco, Robert Jr., and Beatty coming up. Let's take a look at some of the other games going on here. Royals and Braves, no score in the third. Like we said, like somebody said in the chat, Twins up 4-0 over the Orioles. Rangers up 2-0 over the Phillies in the third. Blue Jays up 1-0 over the A's. Red Sox and Reds, no score. Rockies up 3-1 over the Marlins. And the Pirates and Mets here, 1-0 Pirates. Later on, the Angels and Astros, White Sox and Brewers, Rays, Cardinals, Nationals, Cubs. Then the Sunday night game, Guardians, Mariners. We will be live. We will be live for Guardians, Mariners tonight. And then back to Mets coverage tomorrow night in St. Louis. Is this first start jitters from McLean? No. Second inning, his control was much better. So I think it was just jitters, Paula. Good question, though. Yes, Bichette was my number one priority. I wanted Bichette. Non-Met priority. I wanted Diaz back. But yeah, free agents from other team, Bichette was my number one guy. First pitch was outside. 1-0. And that one ripped. Foul. 1-1. Down low, 2-1. 2-1 to count. The pitch and a chopper up to first. Horowitz will flip to Majinski. 1 away. That'll bring up Luis Robert Jr. getting a standing ovation from the crowd. Inside corner, actually, 0-1. Not worried about what he did with the Yankees. I still would have rather have Diaz. Williams for the 8th and Diaz for the 9th would have been my... would have been mine, but once we signed Williams, Diaz left. Down low, 1-2. Pittsburgh always plays us tough. The 1-2. And that one ripped. Base hit in the left field. And Robert is aboard. Got to keep an eye on Robert. He had 33 stolen bases last year. Let's see. Oh, right at him. They're gonna. Yeah, that's a hit. Come on. Gary's surprised they called that a hit. Speaking of hits, here's Beatty. He had sunglasses on. And Beatty hits one up the middle, and that gets through. Robert will turn to second on his way to third. There's no throw. Runners on the corners with one out. Oh, I got to remember that. I think I call him Roberts, too. It's Robert. There's no S. First and third here, one out for Semien. And he fouls one off, 0-1. Frank thought Angry Diaz would stay. Worked the count, says Bill. The 0-1. And that one drifted out to center field. O'Neal Cruz. He's going to make the catch. Robert will tag and score. We're tied up at 1. Had to make sure Robert made that catch. That'll bring up Bench. Runner on first here with 2 out. Lounge says, I keep saying the French version, Robert. Oh, maybe it is Robert. Yeah, exactly, Immortal. That's what I was saying in the first when the top 3 struck out swinging. You got to make contact. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Rising Rhino in the house, and it's good to see the Rhino Nation back. I was listening in to some UFL action over on Rising Rhino. But guys, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Get you covered all year long with football. Right now we're doing UFL. He does the Canadian Football League. Come NFL season, he's pumping out 3 every Sunday, if not 4. And a chopper up the middle. Shortstop bobbles it. The throw over to first is wide. Everybody's safe. That's going to be an E6. Elgood is here. What is up, Elgood? Oh, the Pirates are challenging. What are they challenging? That's close. I don't see anything that you can change that. But we'll see. I can't tell if his foot's on the bag from that angle. That'll take away an error if it's out. Yeah, getting closer and closer, Rhino. You got to be getting close to 8, right? The runner's safe. There's not enough there to overturn that. I don't know if his foot's on the bag or not. That'll bring up Terrence, who had a big hit yesterday in the 10th inning. First and second here for the Mets. 2 out. Right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. Red Honda just followed. Thank you so much. 0-2 the count. 35th pitch from Majinski. The 0-2. Bounce in the dirt. 1-2. Rhino says he's a few hundred from 8K. Let's go. Henry says the Mets team going to be a problem for everyone, even LA. We'll see about that. 1-2 the count. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Making Majinski work here. 36 pitches here. Second inning. Once again, if you're a starting pitcher, you want to keep your average below 15 an inning. He's at 18 right now over 2. The 1-2. Right down the middle. How are you fooled by a fastball down the middle? The Mets tie it up. We go to the third. Back to the top of the lineup for the Pirates. At least he spelled insurance, right? No. See what we got in men's basketball today. Tennessee and Michigan underway. Tennessee's got a 3-2 lead over Michigan. Only 2.5 minutes in. Third quarter there for women's basketball. UConn with a 38-30 lead over Notre Dame. Miss Gina's here. Miss Gina wasn't late, was she? I thought she was here early. But welcome in, Miss Gina. All right, McLean on for his third inning of work. Oh, I forgot to update our score, our bug here. The Mets scored. Up high, 0-2. Excuse me. Outside, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Oh, Simeon on the backhand, the throw. Nice scoop over there by Beatty. One away. I see a chat. I want to get to this message here. Fanny Caldwell says, my grandfather, who recently passed away, was a big fan of yours. He didn't pay for cable, so you were his way of keeping up with ball games. He would just put you on the Bluetooth speaker and listen. Well, first off, thank you for the kind words, Tony. Sorry for your loss. And do you know what his YouTube name was? Outside, 1-1. The phone hasn't stopped. Hopefully okay. Hopefully things are okay, Miss Gina. The 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. Lau with his second at bat. He walked his first time. Down low, 2-2. Michigan have the lead now. You said Michigan 4 and Tennessee 5. Well, that doesn't mean Michigan has the lead. And that one hits one out to right. Ben's back to the track. At the wall, and it's out of here. This Blau guy needs to get beamed already. Third home run of the series. Bean this guy, my goodness. And a little chopper. Semyon on the backhand. Sets, fires, 2 away. 3 home runs already for Lau. Chopped foul at the plate, 0-1. Jose says, my wife is in love with your commentary. And I see why. Keep it up, brother. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, Lau just owns us, right? Yep, CB Buckner. As soon as they got rid of Angel Hernandez, CB Buckner's like, all right, I'll be the bad guy now. Yeah, I don't know, Frank. Outside, 1-1. It's a solo home run, right? Exactly, Paula. The 1-1. Inside. Oh, that one missed. 2-1. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 2-2. McLean in the third inning up to 50-something pitches here. Way too many. Not mug. It's mud. M-U-D. I don't know, because the goal wasn't. This wasn't the goal of the channel to do this. It wasn't until we started doing play-by-play that the channel took off. And that one right up the middle. The 2-out single. We started out doing fantasy football stuff, and it just didn't work out. So we're like, the young man that helped me start the channel, Sean, we're like, we're both bigger baseball fans. Why are we doing football stuff? He's like, yeah, but fantasy baseball is every day. I said, no, we'll just do in-game reactions. And so we started doing that. And it wasn't until I focused on the Mets. I was doing all sorts of games. I wasn't focusing on one team. It wasn't until I focused on the Mets, just doing Met games, that the channel took off. And he hits them. McLean's not going to go 4 innings today. My goodness. Tony Caldwell, thank you for following. Once again, 2 out, nobody on. The Mets can't get out of an inning. Gotta try to get out of this. He's up to 60 pitches already. Only going to be able to go one more. The WBC is a curse, right? There's a strike 0-1. Every pitcher for at least Team USA that has made a start this year have not looked impressive. Nah, not yet. There's a strike 0-2. Not bringing in Minaya yet. If he can only go one more inning, I bring in Minaya for a few innings. Oh, and 2. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Limits the damage to 1. We go bottom 3, 2-1 Pirates. Back to the top of the lineup for the Mets. Yep. Elgood even says it. Hate to say it, but McLean is off today. Yep. Frank R. is here as well. Says, hello, John. I'm listening on my way home. So just what you wanted to hear if you're playing through the speakers in your car. Me chewing on snacks, huh? Once again, welcome in today, everybody. We have gained 10 new subs already today on the YouTube side. Let's go. If you're new here, we go live for every Met game. The Rangers now have a 5-0 lead over the Phillies. Oh, darn. Blue Jays up 3-0 over the A's. Let's see who else is live today. Oh, Dr. Delay's live. He's doing Tennessee, Michigan. Is Fitzy not live? No. Why is Fitzy not live? Outside. Oh, corner 1-1. Hopefully everything's alright with Fitzy for not going live today. The 1-1. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. Well, 1-2 the count. Up high, 2-2. Yeah, but the WBC wasn't from him. Didn't ruin Diaz for pitching. He got hurt. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. How many people did you have in your chat when you started off? 1, 2. But we were loving it. Swung on a mass. So Lindor is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. When are fans going to stop singing that stupid song and start booing him, this clown? Remember 2 years ago we were talking about him becoming the captain? Thank goodness they didn't name him captain. Soto fouls one off, 0-1. Down low, did he go? No, 1-1. One and one to count. And chopper foul, 1-2. Oh, that's a good question. I just realized that, bud. What if it is Fran? And I've been saying Frank this whole time. And a chopper foul. Chopper foul. We'll do it again. One and two the count here. One out, nobody on. But inside, 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Soto and Lindor 0 for 4, 4 strikeouts. In for a strike to Bichette, 0-1. The 0-1. Line foul, 0-2. We're in the third inning. This guy's got his career high in strikeouts. Bichette fouls it off, still 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Lindor sucks, so I wouldn't go that far. Easy to say Lindor sucks when you're sitting on your phone or a computer typing. Bring Jose Reyes back. Swung on a miss. Lindor, Soto, Bichette 0 for 6 today. 6 strikeouts. We go to the fourth. 2-1 Pirates. James says he'll be driving. What's up, James? Yeah, we don't care about Brandon Nimmo here. He don't play for us no more. Chopper foul, 0-1. McLean, let's see, starts the inning at 59 pitches. So hopefully he can have a fast inning to come out for 5. Because another 20 pitch inning, he's probably done. Whoa, almost hit him, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. What's up, Charles? Welcome back in. He's doing courier work, all right. And be safe out there. And a little chopper. McLean's got it. We'll fire at the first, 1 away. I agree, Cobalt. He always gets off to a bad start to begin the year, so don't let him lead off. Let Bichette lead off, or Robert Jr. And that one out the center. Robert using his hand to shade the sun. He's got glasses on, 2 away. I don't know. It felt like that yesterday that the 2025 Mets are here. Opening day, it didn't feel like that, but today, once again, nobody's patient. It wasn't until late in the game yesterday that they became patient and ended up winning the game. Steven Dilcher's back. On the outside corner, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. A 7-pitch inning. There we go. We go bottom 4. Still 2-1 Pittsburgh. Exactly. We missed the playoffs by 1 game last year. Every game's important. Now, we're not going to go undefeated, but We'll keep you updated, it said. YouTube says they know there's issues. They'll keep us updated. Benj being a rookie, I would not put Benj up there. Needed that inning. Yep. All right, let's come back over here. All right, it'll be Polanco, Robert Jr., and Beatty. Outside, 1-0. Majensky starts the inning at 55 pitches. So his pitch count's high, too. Even though it's a low-scoring game. Fouled off, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, I challenged that. That ball was outside, dude. They're not going to challenge. 1-2 the count. You can't be giving them that pitch, Blue. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. And pulls Wooten down to second. Over to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Robert Jr. He singled and scored in the second. Right down the middle, 0-1. And Robert bloops one down the right field side. It'll drop in for a base hit. He'll stop at first. That'll bring up Beatty. Mets are the bomb, says Marianne. Welcome in, Marianne. And yes, I go live for every Mets game during the regular season and playoffs. I do not cover every spring training game. Beatty takes one down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Bluffed the bunt. No, I think Benj has got one. The 2-0. Up high, 3-0. They check. No swing, 3-0. Trident says all Luis Robert needed was a change of scenery. Agreed. The 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1. Right in for a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Robert. Oh, they throw over to first. The 3-2. And that one pulled. Base hit. Robert will turn and go to third. Once again, first and third for the Mets with one out. That'll bring up Semien again. Lau made a diving attempt and it was just out of his reach. Runners on the corners, everybody. Sacrifice fly is last time up. In for a strike, 0-1. I thought the Orioles were down 4-0. It's now 4-3. Rangers still up 5-0 over the Phillies. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. And a little chopper foul. 1-2. 1-2. He was like 96%. That's funny. They asked Keith what was his percentage of getting the runner in from third when there was a runner on third and less than 2 out. He said 90%. 1-2 to Semien. Swung on a missed. Eighth strikeout for this kid. Here's Benj. 2 out. Runners on the corners. And line straight back. Fouled straight back, excuse me. Benj 1 for 7 so far to start the season. That was a home run. I'll take a base hit here to tie it up. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Majinski getting ready to throw his 75th pitch of the afternoon. Don't know how far they'll let him go. And he's got 8 strikeouts. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Ooh, when was the last Met game I went to? Oh, man. A long time ago. Shea was still up. And Benj lines one out to left. Mangum will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 5th. Still 2-1. Let's just say Piazza was still on the team. How about that? Yeah. It was still Shea, yep. We go to the fifth. Still 2-1. March Madness. You got Michigan in men's. Michigan beating Tennessee 28-16. 7:50 to go in the first half. Women's, they're in the fourth quarter. UConn has a 63-46 lead over Notre Dame. Some baseball scores today. The Royals lead the Braves 3-0 in the sixth. Twins lead the Orioles 4-3 in the fifth. Rangers still up 5-0 over the Phillies. Blue Jays up 4-2 over the A's. Red Sox up 2-0 over the Reds. Rockies up 3-2 over the Marlins. 2-1 here. Astros up 3-0 over the Angels. White Sox up 6-2 over the Brewers. Rays up 3-0 over the Cardinals. And Nationals up 3-0 over the Cubs. Why does Benz need to come through in that spot? He's still a rookie. He's still learning. At least he flew out and didn't stand there striking out. James Phillips called Mets winning in extra innings yesterday. Before the game started, he called for the Mets to win in extras yesterday. Mary says she has a jersey with Piazza. That's the only jersey I have. I have the black Mets jersey with Piazza. Not wearing it today. It's hanging up over there. I should do something to put it behind me when I'm not wearing it. 1-1 to count. Top of the order here for the Pirates. 70th pitch of the afternoon. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. He's challenging. It was called a strike. The Cruz is challenging. It's a strike. 1-2. Bud says, will the Mets put us through another suspenseful game? Well, that's what they're doing so far, halfway through. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away. 6 strikeout for McLean. Here's Lau. Home run his last time. He walked his first time. Outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. Oh. And that's going to drop in. Come on. Those are so aggravating. He's out. No, they called him safe. How is he safe? I need to see a replay of this. Oh, he missed the tag. The Mets are not challenging, so it's a double here. Once again, why is Lau not getting a ball up near his face? Don't hit him. He stayed on. Outside 1-0. He missed the tag. Ball beat him. Outside 2-0. Two and 0. Up high. 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2. Broadzabon getting warmed up already. McLean's approaching 80 pitches here. The 3-2. Cold strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. That might have been outside, but no challenge. Let's see. Oh, that is way too close. Here's O'Hearn. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Inside 1-0. It was outside. There's a strike. 1-1. Nope. He thought about challenging. He did not challenge. He went, oh, no. The 1-1. Chopped foul. 1-2. Yeah, Frank says, let's get out of this. Yeah. Keep it a 1-run. Got to keep it a 1-run game here until the bats start coming to life here. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. McLean pumps his fist. That might be it for the game. He's at 80-something pitches. They're probably not going to go. They're probably not going to go too much further. But hey, somebody told me McLean's going 5 today and giving us 2, or only giving up 2. Sign me up. Now it's up to the offense. Just checking in, making sure. All right. Once again, welcome in, everybody. 147 watching on the YouTube side today. Appreciate you. We're up to 58 likes as well. Let's go. 158 people watching, 58 likes. Math, not math in there. All right, here we go. Want to know the count. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-1. Once again, Mets streams this week, Monday and Tuesday night against St. Louis, Wednesday afternoon against St. Louis, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights in San Francisco, and Sunday afternoon in San Francisco. And a ground ball to short. Triolo's got it. Fires it over to first, one away. Back to the top of the lineup here. Darnell's has got to score him some runs. And Lindor cracks one out to right center field. Back towards the track. Off the wall. Lindor on his way to second. He's going to third. The relay throw is not in time. A one-out triple from Frankie Lindor. And he hitched, the right fielder hitched a little bit when he went to pick the ball up. That little bit, that little hesitation is why he was safe. Here's Soto. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside corner, 1-1. Let's see. And yes, he was safe. The 1-1. Oh, up and in. 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. And Soto cracks one out to right field. And that'll fall in for a base hit. We're tied. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. Wasn't sure if the right fielder was going to catch that one. It dropped in front of him. And we're getting a pitching change. I was actually surprised they let him pitch to Lindor and Soto a third time. Maybe just because he struck him out both times. But a triple and a single have tied this one up. And it gets McLean off the hook. About time, says Trident. Starting to think Trident might really be somebody else under a different name. Keep the hitting train rolling. $14 new subs on the YouTube side today. Welcome in, everybody. If you're watching on the YouTube side, make sure you hit that free subscribe button. We go live for every Met game. Oh. Ding! Yo, Andrew, thank you so much. Another $3 Cash App. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. Thank you, Andrew. Pick-off throw, not in time. Outside and low, but called a strike. Ooh, who checked? It's a strike. Bichette lost the challenge there. 0-1 to count. So I was wrong too, because that did look outside. That looked down low. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Bichette strikes out again. He's getting booed off the field. And a little chopper. The pitcher will come over and he'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. That'll bring up Polanco with 2 out and a runner on second. UConn women beat Notre Dame, so they move on to the Final Four. Right? Think so. Yep. Inside and low, 1-0. The 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. MDJ, welcome back, saying, yo, let's go Mets. Jesus saying, let's go Mets. LFGM says Darnell. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. McLean is up on the rail, so my guess is he's done. The 1-2. Swung on it, mashed the ball down low. The Mets tie it. But we go to the 6th. I don't know what Bo's doing, but he needs to figure it out. All right. Let's see about men's. 2:20 to go in the first half. Michigan has a 41-23 lead over Tennessee. Then later this afternoon, it'll be UConn and Duke. Some other games going on right now. The Royals still up on the Braves, 3-0. That game going to the 8th. Twins up 4-3 over the Orioles. The Rangers up 6-2 over the Phillies. The Blue Jays up 5-2 over the A's. Red Sox still up 2-0 over the Reds. Rockies up 3-2 over the Marlins. Astros up 4-3 over the Angels. White Sox up 7-2 over the Brewers. Rays up 6-1 over the Cardinals. And the Nationals up 3-0 over the Cubs. You think Bo is pressing? Hey, Natalie's here. What's up, Miss Natalie? It'll probably be Brazabon would be my guess. Fouled off 0-1. Charles with the weather update from Nassau, Bahamas. It's 77 degrees, expected low of 71. No rain in the forecast with sunny skies. Winds from the east at 13 miles an hour. And humidity's at 66%. And a ground ball is short. Lindor's got it. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Horwitz. He's 0 for 2 with a line out to left and a strikeout. And popped it up. Bichette. Shallow left. Shallow left. He makes the catch. Backpedaled the whole way. It's not over-exaggerated. How many games did the Mets miss the playoffs by last year? One. It's one thing to lose. It's another thing to play bad and lose. And another chopper to short. Lindor's got it. Fires across. And Brazabon has a nice easy 1-2-3 inning. Only 5 pitches. I might let him go another one. We go bottom 6. 2-2. It'll be Robert Jr., Beatty, and Semien, the part of the lineup that's scored Oh, it's one. It's 1-1. The top's got one. I forgot about Lindor. O'Neal stinks. All right, here we go. Bottom six. Welcome in, everybody. Donnell, welcome up. Good to see you again. Johnny says, hope you and the missus are doing well. Let's go, Mets. Yeah, Mrs. PAS had to make a trip. She's traveling right now. That's why I keep checking my phone. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, no, called the ball, 1-0. Wow. Hey, Stephen K is here. What's up? Welcome back. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Strike, 3-1. Inside, ball 4, so a leadoff walk. Robert's been on base all 3 times. Here's Beatty. He's 2 for 2 with a couple singles. In for a strike, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2. Ramirez deals. Robert goes to throw. He's out by a mile. Not even close. Wow. One, two to Beatty. And it hit. He swung. Oh, it gets away. The throw down to first is in time. So now 2 out and nobody on. Outside 1-0. Pat Moore over on the Twitch side saying go Mets. What's up, Pat? Inside corner 1-1. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. Inside, did he go? He went around 2-2. And that one lifted out to left. Mangum will make the catch. So even after a leadoff walk, it turns into a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 7th. Still 2-2. All right. What else is going on in baseball? No finals yet. During the 8th inning, the Braves still trail the Royals 4-0. The Orioles have come back and taken a 5-4 lead over the Twins. Rangers now up 7-2 over the Phillies. Blue Jays up 5-2 over the A's. Boston still up 2-0 over the Reds. Rockies still up 3-2 over the Marlins. Angels and Astros tied at 4. White Sox have a 7-2 lead over the Brewers. Rays up 6-4 over the Cardinals, and the Nationals up 3-2 over the Cubs. All right, once again up over 200 today. We were close to 400 yesterday during the Met game. A little bit nicer of a day today, so people might be doing some other things. 52 degrees here. Yesterday it did not make it to 40. It'll be 8-9-1 here for the Pirates in the 7th. Brazoban still on the mound. James says Mets never make it easy. And fouled off 0-2. DO2. Oh, off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2. And fouled off. Torrens could not hold it. Still 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3. No, outside. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one crushed out to left center field. Soto on the run, onto the track, will make the catch. 1 away. Ball bounced in the dirt, 1-0. And a ground ball up the middle. Lindor on the run. Nice scoop by Beatty. He's out. He's out. You're out. Don't even think about challenging. He's telling his team to challenge. Nope, not going to challenge. He's over there complaining to the umpire. He's out. That'll be all for Brazoban. Brazoban getting a nice ovation as he walks off the field there. Minaya will be the new pitcher. My guess is they hope for Minaya to go the rest of the way. So here we go. Once again, we will be live tonight for Sunday Night Baseball. Guardians and Mariners. Guardians and Mariners tonight. Come back over to the chat. Charles says we can't change the direction of the wind, but we can always adjust our sails to reach our desired destination. Stephen K's feeling a walk-off today. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one ripped out to right, and that'll get in for a base hit. Guy batted 100 against lefties last year, and of course he gets a hit against our lefty. That'll bring up Lau. Been on base every time. A walk, a home run, and a double. Pick-off throw. Ooh, that was close. Not in time, though. Another pick-off throw. And it's a wide throw. So now a runner on second with 2 out. Worry about the batter, dude. And there's a strike, 0-1. Leo says to walk Lau. Might be an option. Well, not after throwing a first pitch strike now, but. He held the swing, 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swung on it, missed 1-2. The 1-2. And that one ripped. Nice play by Semien at second. Gets up, fires the first. Inning over. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. Tied at 2. I will stand up and stretch as well. Maybe grab a snack, another soda, and we'll be right back. All right, there we go. We are back. Going bottom 7 here. Tied at 2. Pittsburgh always plays us tough. But 8, 9, and 1 coming up for the Mets here. Benj, Terrence, and Lindor. Let's see, 16 new subs today on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much. New pitcher here for Pittsburgh is Montgomery. All right, here we go. Bench swings and misses, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. Struck him out. That'll bring up Torrens. In for a strike, 0-1. He went. That's a strike. 1-0-2. Vientos will come through again today. And a little chopper up to third. And it's a base hit for Torrens. Like how Pittsburgh scored that run in the 11th inning yesterday. Little dribbler up the third base side that didn't roll foul. That's what happens here. Runner on first, back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. The 0-1. And that one blooped out to right. That'll drop in for a base hit. Torrens will stop at second. And that'll bring up Juan Soto. A little inside out swing to right field. That'll bring up Soto. The first pitch. Fouled straight back, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one lifted foul down the left field side. We'll do it again, 0-2. The 0-2. Montgomery will deal. And Soto rips one. Foul. Still 0-2. Way out in front. The 0-2 from Montgomery. Whole set. Look at the runner at second. Now deal. Bounce in the dirt. Not far enough away. Time for Soto pops to Stephen K. Soto had an RBI single his last time. The 1-2. Montgomery deals again. Down low, 2-2. Bounce in the dirt again. It gets away. And then both runners will advance. Second and third with one out now. It's a full count to Soto. The 3-2. And Soto fouls it off. Three and two the count. Oh, he went. Struck him out. I don't know what he's swinging at there. Oh, yeah, he swung. Here's Bo Bichette now with runners on second and third. Swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. And chopper foul, 0-2. What do you mean Soto's on clutch? He came through with an RBI single his last time. What are you talking about? The guy doesn't come through every time. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. Talking about being on clutch. That's that guy. And that's the guy I wanted. And he's complete garbage. We're going to the 8th. I mean, I know it's only game 3, but I mean, guy's got a 311 batting average, and what, he's 1 for 12 as a Met. Put the ball in play, man. He's got 3 strikeouts and a little dribbler to the pitcher today. Harsh on Bo. No, it's not harsh. Making $43 million a year, at least put the ball in play. In for a strike, 0-1. Manaea still on the mound here for the Mets. And that one ripped out to left. Foul. 0-2. But is he worth it? No. So far, no. 1 for 12. He struck out 9 times already. No. One Toronto let him go. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. In for a strike. Nope. Called the ball. 1-0. Swung on a missed. 1-1. Inside. 2-1. Popped up. It'll go foul. 2-2. The 2-2. Down low. Did he go? No. 3-2. Three and 2 from Manaea. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 8th. Hey, Snowman is here. Saying Snowman checking in on this Sunday. Getting ready for the new Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. First rollout is tomorrow as we have White Sox and Marlins and the Women's Elite 8. Check out, everybody, make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Yeah, but Toronto re-signed Vlad Jr., so you couldn't take him. Outside, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. And look, I'm not asking him to come through there. I'm asking him to put the ball in play. Which the only time he did that today was a little dribbler back to the pitcher. The other 3 times he struck out. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk here. York. The Royals beat the Braves today. Inside 1-0. Brandon Sproat, 3 innings, 7 runs. No, that is not a 21 ERA. Oh, yes, it is a 21 ERA. Forgive me. Yep. Yeah. 7. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, don't let me do math. 2-0 the count. And chopper foul, 2-1. He can't sign with the Mets. He re-signed with Toronto. Outside, 3-1. Got the first 2 out. Now can't get an out. Up high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks here. All right, here we go. Here's Gonzalez. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Deal 1. Pepto's in the chat from Stephen K. Deal 1. And a chopper. Semion's got it. We'll flip it to Lindor at the bag. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 8. Still tied at 2. For the Mets, it'll be Polanco, Robert Jr., and Beatty coming up. Sean needs to retire. Why? Maybe the move to the bullpen exactly what he needs is. He just went an inning and a third, gave up a walk, gave up a hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, but no runs. Everybody there, Snowman's link. Make sure you check out Snowman. Isaac Matson is here. Is here. Is in the game. He's not here. First pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Lance says the walk-off was so good, we're doing it again. 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. And check swing foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Two and two to count. And that one lifted out to left. Mangum's right there, though. One away. Only had to make a step or two to his right. Here's Luis Robert. He's been on base all 3 times. 2 singles and a walk. Scored the first run of the day for the Mets. Ooh, up and in to Robert, 1-0. And fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. You gotta swing the bat, fellas. Once again, another Met batter surprised by a fastball down the middle of the plate. Here's Beatty. He's 2 for 3 today with a couple singles. Up high, one called a strike. The 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. Luke Weaver getting warmed up in the Met pen. DO2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. At least he swung. Can't do nothing there. You just missed it. We go to the ninth. Still tied at 2. .246 watching. 90 lights. Mets are making the Pirates pitchers look like Cy Young. Yup. My guess would be they bring in Luke Weaver, would be my guess. He said it's okay, I'm already bald. He said I'm on the injured list. Here we go, top 9. Luke Weaver, the new pitcher here. 8-9-1 for the Pirates. Up high, they check down at first. No swing, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1, excuse me. Down low, ball 4, so a leadoff walk. Can't be walking the number 8 batter in the 9th inning here. Come on. And a bunt, and it's a beautiful bunt. Bichette, bare hands, fires the first, 1 away. Runner on second with one out here. One out, runner on second here. Back to the top of the lineup. O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 3 today. Singled his last time, but walked into first and scored. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, down low, 2-1. I know it's on game day already. I keep telling you I'm behind on purpose on the chat. So I can give a live reaction. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The called strike 3, got him looking. 2 away. That'll bring up Lau. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Dennis Santana getting warmed up in the Pirates bullpen. And that one popped foul. It'll go out of play. 3-2. Crowd gets to its feet. The 3-2 steps off. The 3-2 popped up. Torrens sheds the mask, and it'll go out of play. 3-2. The 3-2. Weaver will set. And deal. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Reynolds. Add a little color. What do you mean add a little color? Commentary? No, I'm here to now. Here to read your chats, and I'm caught up. Let's pull another one out of our caps. Haven't seen caps today. Probably enjoying this nice Sunday afternoon. 2 on, 2 out. And a ground ball foul, 0-1. th pitch of the inning from Weaver. Trying to keep it a 2-2 game. The 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. And 2 the count. Weaver listening into his pitch comm. Has his glove to his ear. The 0-2. Weaver deals. Oh, foul tipped. Torrens did not hold on. We will do it again. Foul tip, not held on to by the catcher. Should be going bottom 9. Yonkers Joe is back, checking in from Phoenix. And a ground ball. Bichette's got it. He goes to second for the 4th. Got him. We go bottom 9. Still tied at 2. For the Mets, it'll be Semien, Benj, and Torrens. We might get a pinch hitter for Benj. Let's look at some of the finals from today. The Royals beat the Braves 4-1, and the Blue Jays beat the A's 5-2. During the bottom of the 9th, the Phillies are losing 8-3. Orioles are up 8-6 over the Twins. Rockies still up 3-2 over the Marlins, going bottom 9. Angels and Astros tied at 6. White Sox up 7-3 over the Brewers. Rays up 6-4. And the Nats up 4-2. Guardians and Mariners tonight. We will be live. Could care less if I have all the streaming services, so what do I care? I don't have cable. I still pay less than what I used to for cable, for having all the streaming services. So people need to stop complaining. Dennis Santana pitching now for Pittsburgh. Anti-Dentite says he believes in Mark Vientos. Santa Maria. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Benj is a lefty. They might keep him in. And Semyon flies one out to shallow center. Cruz will make the catch, one away. The table is set for another walk-off, and Benj will be the batter here. Yeah, Mets not making contact today. The 1-0 to Benj. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside. Called a strike. Come on, Blue. 1-2 the count. Whoa. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Yep. Jose says, you tell him, bro. I have all the apps too. It is cheaper. Yeah. The 2-2. And that one lifted out to left. Magnum will make the catch. Jared Young will be the pinch hitter here. Richard Lovelady getting warmed up. Where's Tobias Myers? Why haven't we had Tobias Myers since opening day? Miss Gina says 300 plus. Let's go. 2 days in a row over 300, Miss Gina. 2 days in a row. The first pitch. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Inside, 1-1. Inside corner, I should say, 1-1. The 1-1. And fouled off, 1-2. One and two the count. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Earth. I'm from Earth. No, I live in Pennsylvania. The 2-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Grew up in Jersey, though. The 2-2. Swung on a man, struck him out. We go to 2 days in a row. We're going extras. Not sure where that offense went on opening day. Alright, let's come over and look on the YouTube side. We are at 305 watching. Let's go 101 likes on the stream. Alright, let's come over. We'll see who the free runner is. Christopher says make it 16 Ks. You need to put on the black Mets jersey so something amazing can happen. Yeah, because that's how it works. Actually, if you draw a line from Philly up and New York City over, it's almost there. It's an hour and a half each. It's an hour and a half to New York and an hour and a half to Philly. Jose's got family in Allentown. Yeah, Allentown's not too far from me. He was born in Mass but lived in New York. Yeah, the Reynolds the free runner, Lovelady the pitcher. Jacob says one of his boys is in Allentown. In for a strike, 0-1. Another Pepto Day, says Bud. I don't care if it was 5 runs on O'Neill Cruz or not. They still scored 6 more runs after that. And a base hit up the middle. That'll score a run. And the run is already scored. I mean, can't be too upset. Even if they lose, they're going to take 2 out of 3 from Pittsburgh, but not hitting. Not just not hitting, not putting the ball in play. Like somebody said, 16 strikeouts. You know, it's unacceptable. First pitch is in for a strike to Triolo. Got to try to keep it to the 1 run. On the outside. Nope, called the ball. 1-1. Down low, 2-1. 2-1 to count. Foul tip to 2-2. To 2-2. Oh, come on, Blue. 3-2. Alvarez didn't challenge it. And a ground ball is short. Lindor will go to second for one. The turn. Got him. 6-4-3 double play erases the runner. 2 out and nobody on. Want to know? York walked his only at bat today. Outside, 2-0. For the Mets, it'll be the top of the lineup. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Bichette. 2-0 the count. Down low, 3-0. Outside, ball 4. Cook will be the pinch runner. Up high, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Come on, love lady. But he doesn't even have his C game. He's lucky for the double play. It's not Blue's fault. You're not throwing a strike. To 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Pick off throw. Not in time. Up high, 3-1. He's lost it. Let's get somebody else in this game here. The 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. That ball would have been ball 4 up high. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. I mean, 2 walks and a single he's given up, this guy. Well, you knew he threw a ton of pitches yesterday. Why do you not have somebody else ready to go? You had 2 out, nobody on here. Up high, ball 1. Swung on a miss, 1-1. I don't know why they keep bringing Lovelady back. The 1-1. And that one lines. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Way offline. And it's 4-2. This one's on Mendoza. Yeah, I know Lovelady's giving up the hits and walks, but come on. He should not be pitching 2 days in a row. Especially when you got Tobias Myers out in the pen. Still runners on first and third here. Once again, after they gave up the run, there were 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. And a push bunt foul, 0-2. Yes, they have the top of the lineup coming up, Gary, but that's why you needed to keep it to 1 run. Bounce down low, 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. Mendy did not learn last year. Nope. Well, we got to hit a bomb now just to tie the game. At least, if we don't give up any more runs. Swung on a miss, that'll finally end it. But the Pirates put up a 2 spot. Alvarez will be the free runner here. And back to the lineup. Back to the top of the lineup. Lindor, Soto, and Bichette coming up. What's up, Celtic? Thank you. All fans are welcome. I was almost ready for Panic Stanek, right? That's a good one. Forgot about Panic Stanek. Yeah, I'm tired of extra inning games already. We're 3 games into the season. But we're here because the Mets don't hit. But as always, I'll complain during the game, but then I'll be right back at it tomorrow night for Game 1 in St. Louis. What is it? 7:30 start times. 7:30 start times in St. Louis on Monday and Tuesday, and then 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Jose Urquidy will be the new pitcher here. Here's Lindor. He's 2 for 4 today. Billy Cook stays in the game out in right field. Alvarez, the runner on second. Lindor outside 1-0. So 1-0. 2-0. Outside again. Wait for your pitch, Lindor. The 2-0. Off the plate, got the corner, 2-1. Timeout by Lindor. What's your favorite team? I am a Mets fan. Two and one to count here. Urquidy will set and now deal. Nice pitch. 2-2. That looked like it was going to be inside, and it got the corner. Lindor is stronger from the left side. 2-2. The pitch and a little dribbler foul up third baseline. 2-2 the count. Sean says the Mets need a rally. Yep. The 2-2. Oh! That one just missed. I'm surprised Pittsburgh didn't challenge that. 3-2 to count. That would have been a strike. Up high, ball 4. That'll bring up Soto as the winning run. Soto 1 for 3 today. Had an RBI single in the 5th. And Soto lifts it out to left center field. And that'll fall into the gap. Alvarez will score. Lindor's on his way to third. The throw to the plate is in time. He's out. Soto's at second base. That'll bring up Bichette. Down a run. Oh, glove to the face. Bang. Is it? He's blocking the plate? I don't know why the Mets are challenging this. I don't think. Yep, 1 run at least, no matter what happens here on the challenge. Still a runner at second with 1 out. No, bad challenge by the Mets. Not sure why they're. That wasn't a dumb send. It was a great play by the Pirates. Sometimes you got to give the opposing team credit. They needed a perfect play off the wall and a perfect relay throw, and they got both. I would have sent them too. I don't think it's a bad send. Sometimes you just give credit to the other team, man. Bro. Don't be calling people bro. We're not bros. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were challenging. They didn't say. The Mets announcers didn't say if they was challenged blocking the plate or if it hit the wall for a ground rule double, but all right, here's Bichette. Inside and low, 1-0. And a ground ball to short. Soto will move to third, 2 away. Polanco will be the batter. I might bring up Vientos here. Nope. It'll be Polanco. Polanco drives one out to right. Back towards the wall. And he makes the catch. The Pirates win 4-3. About 5 feet shy of a 2-run home run to win it. So the Mets take 2 out of 3. Sign me up for that, but the offense has got to start. The offense has got to start doing something. Can't have Bo Bichette 1 for 14 with 8 strikeouts. Some of y'all are going to start getting blocked. Some of you new people. It was the right call to send Lindor. I'm sorry. You can complain all you want about getting thrown out at the plate. It was the right call. It took 2 perfect plays to get him, and they did it. Sometimes give the other team credit for doing it. So we'll be back live tonight with Mariners and Guardians. Yeah, some people just don't understand baseball, that's all. So we'll try it again. We'll be back to Mets coverage tomorrow night. So make sure you hit that thumbs up for us on the way out. And we will see everybody next time.